I want to touch on some notable moments from your career and just name the moment and get you to kind of recall what you remember. You're in the NFL and your Chargers beat the Dallas Cowboys and your boyhood idol, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, rookie year. It was a special moment. It was a very emotional moment for me, and here's why. Coming back home as a rookie, Cowboys were my childhood team. You know, my family. Every Sunday we would, watch the games on TV. That was part of the family ritual. Go to church, come home, you surround the TV, watching TV and eating, and so I had always dreamed about, being in the National Football League, and I think that day it hit me that I was here. And I remember, I had my family in the stands. I was coming back home, and I remember as a kid, going to a Cowboy game, and I got to the stadium and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was here. I was there. It was almost a surreal moment that I was playing in the NFL, and my dream had come true. My childhood dream had come true. And so right as I'm getting ready to walk out or be announced, run out the tunnel, I could see my mom and my dad and stuff, and I just started crying. I was so overwhelmed that, because it was like, I made it, I made it here, in front of my mom, my dad, my family, and we won the game, so it was extra special. I remember it like it was yesterday.
It still makes you a little emotional now.
Oh yeah, it does, because my father's passed now, and so that's one of the memories that I have of him, and now that he's passed, so it's emotional.
What was it about that game, though?
Well, I think the fact that a guy, Emmitt Smith, that I had looked up to and gave me plenty of pointers of how to be a successful running back and NFL player. The fact that, he was on the opposite sideline as well. And it was a surreal moment. It really was. Now, rewinded a little bit back to my childhood when I first encountered Emmitt Smith I was in junior high, and I ended up going to a football camp, one of his football camps, and that moment kind of changed my life in terms of the belief that, hey, maybe one day I can do it. Maybe if I work hard enough, if I sacrifice, I can be an NFL running back as well. Because coming from Waco, I never known anybody who made it to the NFL or NBA or no professional athletes, celebrities, movie stars, anything. And so all them people seemed like just, that like they was these, some special figures, Hollywood celebrities type people on TV.
Right.
And they wasn't really real.
Right.
But going to the Emmitt Smith football camp and having a chance to talk to him, and then when he jumped in the running back line, I was doing drills with the running backs. He comes over, he jumps in the line and starts doing drills with us. And that drill we were doing, we were handing off the football, like someone handed off to you, then you turn and hand it off to them, and then the line just keeps going, and you keep doing it. Well, Emmitt jumped in the line perfectly. It was over 20-some kids in that line. He jumps into the line and happened to be handing the ball off to me. All the other kids that he could have been handing the ball off to me, he happened to be handing it off to me. And I remember kids trying to jump in front of me, and I'm like, no way, man. I'm getting all the handoffs from Emmitt. And so just that encounter, and then later on that day, I remember being back in the dorms, and it's the end of the day, and I'm going upstairs to get ready to eat dinner. And as I'm going up the stairs, Emmitt is coming down. He almost knocks me over, at the perfect time. Surreal type stuff. He's walking down, and I turn the corner, and I'm like this, oh, hey, Emmitt. As a kid, I'm 12 years old. He's like, hey, little buddy, you okay? Okay, all right, go to dinner. And he was leaving. And so to fast forward this 9 years now, fast forward 9 years now, I'm on the same field, remembering the stuff that happened in junior high, and I'm here at Dallas Cowboys Stadium as a rookie with my family in the stands. It just, I don't know, it was just a surreal moment.
Was it equally as special for your parents?
Oh yeah, because I think, my parents realized, and particularly my mom, the sacrifice she had to make just to, so I can go to that camp. Just saving a little money, out of every paycheck so I can go to that camp. Sacrificing, sometimes taking, me and my brother to a Dallas Cowboy game. Being able to drive up from Waco to go to Dallas to the game. Things like that. I think she realized that, it all paid off. The things that I sacrificed for him to go to camps and to have a chance to go to an NFL game, it's paid off.
Your record-setting 31 touchdown season, best experience from that year would be what?
Best experience was when it happened. At the moment when it was about to happen, just to look in my offensive lineman's eyes, just saying, hey, let's go get it. This is the run right here, we're gonna do it. And the anticipation from everybody in the stands, the crowd was going crazy. The owner and A.J. Smith and all them guys were on the field. And when I go back and look at it, as I took the handoff, it was kind of like everybody stopped for a second, and it was like this: is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And once I crossed that goal line, the stadium erupted. You seeing, the owner and everybody jumping up, down, shaking hands and hugging each other. And then I look up in my family box, and I see them going crazy, hugging each other. It was a special moment. And then my teammates, they all came and lift me up. And, that was the most special moment because everybody knew that, we were getting close and, it was about to happen. But, to do it at home in front of your family, in front of your home crowd, in front of everybody that had a chance to see that run and break that record, that's the most special moment, when it happened.